And my microphone. Everything was muted. Okay, so again, hello everybody. So I'm picking up where we left off, which we had just beat Diablo 1. So we're gonna start the expansion, Diablo Hellfire. So let me get that pulled up for you. Alright, here it is. And so this game has an interesting place in the Diablo franchise, since it is an officially licensed expansion. It wasn't made by Blizzard, it was made by Sierra. They licensed it. It is an official expansion, but it's probably not considered a canon part of the story at all. But since it is an official release in the series, I'm gonna include it, and it's the next one, so we're gonna play it. Let's replay the intro for everybody. So obviously a much cheesier and not as good intro as the actual original Diablo. Hi, Miss Mischief, how are you doing? Alright, so we're gonna start the game. I'll turn the volume up just a little bit. I created this just to set up the settings, so I'm gonna delete this character. But I am gonna do a warrior this time. Trying to get the audio levels just right. I think, let's see, that should be a pretty good balance. My voice will be a little louder than the game, so that should be good. Finally awake to catch a few streams, that sounds good. So we are going to name the character Loomish, and we'll be playing on normal. So right off the bat, you can see that in this expansion the character can move much faster, which will make this a bit more of a breeze to go through. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Okay, that's better. So with the warrior, during the actual Diablo 1, or I should say during Diablo 1, I did the rogue, so you saw me using the bow. With the warrior, you can choose to either use a two-handed weapon or a one-handed weapon and a shield. Here we've got 2 to 6, 1 to 6, so obviously we want that. And the buckler adds 3 armor class. So let's chat with everybody.
Hello, my friend. Poor Farnham. He is a disquieting reminder of the doomed assembly that entered into the cathedral with Lazarus on that dark day. He escaped with his life, but his courage and much of his sanity were left in some dark pit. He finds comfort only at the bottom of his tankard nowadays, but there are occasional bits of truth buried within his constant ramblings.
Well, what can I do? Oh, Gillian is a nice lass. Shame that her Gamma is in such poor health, or I would arrange to get both of them out of here on one of the train caravans.
So I'm gonna do my best to not replay dialogue that we've definitely heard before during the initial stream. Just, you know, because it's redundant.
What ails you, my friend? While I use some limited forms of magic to create the potions and elixirs I store...
That's where he talks about Adria being more powerful with magic than he is.
Thank goodness you returned.
We've heard that.
Good day. Hound Kane has been the storyteller of Tristram for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, we've heard that. And most likely we've heard all the voice lines, because I don't think... I'm like 99% sure that they did not record any new voice lines for the expansion.
Over here. As long as you don't need anything reattached, old Pepin is as good as they come. If I'd have had some of those potions he brews, I might still have my leg.
But yeah, definitely can get through it faster, having the faster movement. And just to show you, that is set here. You can set your character speed. We're gonna leave it up since we already played through this game technically. I mean,
And a fellow Ogden is the best man in town. I don't think his wife likes me much.
we've heard that. As you can see, that's different. You can't cross the bridge here anymore, and there's some stuff coming out of the ground.
I sense wisdom is earned, not given. If you discover a tome of knowledge, devour its words. Should you already have knowledge of the arcane mysteries scribed within a book, remember, that level of mastery can always increase.
All right, so let's head on down, see what we have in the way of quests. Got Lester the Farmer now, new character.
I need something done, but I couldn't impose on a perfect stranger. Perhaps after you've been here a while, I might feel more comfortable asking a favor.
Sounds good, Lester the Farmer.
I need...
And I didn't really go around like all of the back of the cathedral and stuff during the initial play. It looked just like this. It's not any different. We got the butcher quest again.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus.
We heard that already though, so no need to play it again. It's been a while since I played Hellfire, but I think Lester the Farmer is the only additional character. Alright, turn the map on.
sanctity of this place has been fouled.
I have a t-shirt that has a picture of Diablo on it that says the sanctity of this place has been fouled. Although it's a little too small at this point because it shrunk in the dryer. And also pretty much everything on it has faded off, but I like that shirt. So as you can see with the warrior, we'll be getting a little more close and personal with the enemies as opposed to the rogue with the bow and arrow. There is an additional class added to this expansion, which is the monk. But the rogue is my favorite class and the warrior is my second favorite, so I just chose to play them in that order. And who knows, maybe one day I'll go back and do a stream including the other two classes. But right now the goal is just to show the entire story of Diablo, which this doesn't really add to the story aside from the quests that Sierra came up with, which honestly don't really fit the tone of the series very well, and they're also not necessarily canon to the story. But again, like I said, this is an official Diablo release, so I'm including it as part of my series playthrough. Sorry, I was just checking some keys to see if this version of the game has some features, but it doesn't. The things I'm thinking of are mods. They're not part of the expansion, though. Also, for anyone watching this during the stream or after the fact, we had a conversation during one of the Diablo 1 streams where I was talking about the potential for a Diablo 1 remake the way that they did Diablo 2, and it came up in conversation that Blizzard may not have the full rights to Diablo 1 since they licensed the game to Sierra for this expansion. But I was doing some reading about that, and Activision Blizzard bought Sierra a long time ago, so they definitely own all the rights to this unless there's something else that I don't know about. Got a room full of gold. That'll happen sometimes. We didn't have any of those during the previous playthrough, but yeah, it's nice to get some money, but it's usually not large amounts. It's, you know, 5, 6, 7, like that. Let's bottleneck these guys. Yeah, I had a pretty bad headache last night, which is why I didn't stream, and starting to get one tonight as well, unfortunately. And also I've been having some stomach issues today, so I wish my health would just get itself together, because, you know, feeling bad sucks, but also, you know, I want to be able to do things as well.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
So I don't need to revisit everything I said during the first stream about Town Portal. Same thing applies this time. So, you know, I'll try to learn the spell or wait until I can get a bunch of the scrolls, and then after that I'll stop walking back to town, but until then it'll be walking. Which from level 1 it doesn't really make a difference, but a bit later it'll maybe seem tedious.
Your death will be...
Oh, sorry, I cut off that line.
Your death will be avenged.
Anything else to identify? No. None of these are town portal.
What ails you, my friend?
Yeah, so Pepin automatically heals you now, rather than having to click the button for it. That's really good to find on level 1. Armor class 4, hit points plus 10. Cape of the Fox.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Well, what can I do for you?
If I drop that there, I can just sell everything that Adria will buy to her, aside from the health potions.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
All right, there we go. If you notice me reaching over every few minutes, I have a timer to go off every 15 minutes. I use it just to keep me focused during the day, but doesn't hurt to keep track of time during the stream as well. What was that book? Healing, okay. Certainly got a lot of books on this first level, but they sell nicely for a good amount. A lot of chests here. Not a bad thing. Don't want to lose that nice cape that I have. So, the warrior, his innate ability, so the rogue had disarmed traps. The warrior can repair equipment, but when he does, it reduces the overall durability of the item, so it's pretty useless because you're destroying your stuff slowly. So I'm not going to use that. I guess I should put a little bit into dex to increase my chance to hit. Wouldn't hurt.
Well, what can I do for you?
Those are both high, so it's fine. What is the overall durability? 12? Okay. Not too bad. I'll leave this book here as well, while I'm here. They're just kind of wandering around. I need you guys to come over here so I can bottleneck. Ah, screw it. I'll pick them off one at a time. So runes are a new thing for the expansion. There are new items, and new quests, and then the new class. Let's test this out. It's a little explosion there. Interesting new mechanic. Pretty sure the scroll of search shows you items, yeah. So it highlights items on the ground, okay. I'm assuming... Well, great. Damaged my shield. Very nice of you. Yeah, I was thinking my inventory would be full, but it is not, so we're good there. Now it is.
Too much baggage.
Yeah, I don't want to complain, but I've been feeling pretty bad for about a week and a half now, and for a variety of reasons, I need that to stop. But it will pass eventually. At least logic dictates that it will, and looking at patterns of past incidents.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Alright. Don't want that. But I want my better shield back. Buckler, 3, 2.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Let's repair this. Alright. I don't really have any interest in using the runes
Whoa,
either.
what can I do for you?
Let's see. 2 to 6 plus 4 dex. 2 to 6 plus 2% hit chance. The staves that are not magical are for the monk class. Plus 20%, can't speak. Plus 27% armor, armor class 3. But the durability is only 6, that's why I'm not going to buy that. Armor 3 plus 4 to vitality. So a lot of this stuff would be good for me to get right now. but also I have to keep in mind how much money I have. So I prefer to do two-handed and just ignore the extra armor from shields. That's my preference. The only thing I'm seeing here that is two-handed is this axe. So let's grab that. 2 to 10 adds 2 points of damage, so that'll be 4 to 12. So two-handed things takes up both slots. I'll leave these over here in case I decide to switch back for some reason, but
Wow, what can I do for you?
I don't suppose he has anything to wear on my head. No. Maybe better armor though. Let's see. Durability's only 6 on that. I don't want it. Armor 7, resist magic plus 19%, minus 1 damage from enemies. Durability 30. Durability is only 6 on that. I don't want it. Armor 4, resist lightning 10. You don't see lightning a lot, and 4 is way lower than 7, so Sword of Light, Club of Light, Dagger. So I want to buy the White Armor of Health. So I'll sell this stuff to Adria. That might get me where I need to be able to buy that.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
All right. 1913. I'll sell those if I need
what
to.
What can I do for you?
White Armor of Hell, 2400. All right. Let's see if selling these
What can I
help.
do for you?
Nope, not there. Okay. Well, we will shoot for 2400 and we will hope the armor's still there when we can afford it. So I'm not big on collecting random junk, because that just, you know, accumulates and not really a great use of space or money. But if I am like, you know, super massive fan of something, I will buy collector's items, which is the case for Diablo. And since Diablo 4 just came out, I had pre-ordered the Diablo 4 collector's box, and that's what this is here. This is a candle that's, it's not a real candle, it's got like an LED light in the top, but it's got Lilith on one side and Anarius on the other side. Nice little Diablo decoration for my stream. And then it also included a map, which I'm really fond of maps. I wish I could pull the camera out and show you here. I have a map of the world of Ogre Battle, which is another one of my favorites, but I really love maps. So I'm happy to have the map of Sanctuary. And then it had an art book as well. And I like that quite a bit. and it had a pin that's like the brooch or the pin of the heraldic or the herodrum. So that's really cool. And I'm trying to think if it had anything else. Had a mouse pad, although I like to use a hard mouse pad as opposed to a soft one. So I may not put that to use, we'll see. I'm trying to think if there was anything else included. It did have some like fake rose petals, which is like a reference to Diablo 4, how Lilith leaves the rose petals everywhere. So I really liked that. That was a nice touch. They were just scattered in the box. I like that. And I think that's everything. Oh, it had two pieces of artwork from Diablo 4, and I'm gonna hang those up on my wall. One is Anarius and Lilith, and the other one is a variety of demons from Diablo 4. And I think that is everything that was in the box. But it's all very high quality, and it's about the same price you'd pay for any collector's box, but this one was very exceptional quality compared to what you normally see with that stuff. Like, you know, I didn't buy the Dragon Age Inquisition collector's set, and I don't think I ever will, because it's all cheap plastic and, like, I mean, really thin plastic. Like, if you even squeeze it a little bit, it'll shatter. Like, very cheap stuff, so I don't have any interest in owning that. Trying to make sure I'm talking, but also playing. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything on this level. Not that it would really matter, it's level 1, but I'm a bit of a stickler about that. That corner's clear. That corner's clear. Yeah, the way I see it is... Okay, that corner's good. If you have, like, I don't know, 10 favorite things, whether they be movies or books or video games or whatever, if you have 10 favorite pieces of media, corner's clear, that corner's clear, this level's done, give or take, and, you know, throughout your life, they release just a few pieces of merchandise for that particular franchise that is one of your favorites. I think it's okay to get that. I think going overboard and, you know, oh, I kind of like this thing, so I'm gonna go buy stuff for it, that's not, in my opinion, good use of money or space. Although everybody can do whatever they want with their money and space. But for me, I like to surround myself with things that are relevant to my most favorite pieces of media. And if those things don't have a lot of merchandise, which seems to be the case, then I just don't buy a lot of nerdy stuff or collectible stuff. Which is fine because, you know, doesn't take up all the room. But yeah, typically, if I'm gonna go with a warrior, barbarian, whatever type class, I go down the route of just doing as much damage as possible, because if that wasn't what I was interested in, then I wouldn't be playing that class. So I figure if I'm gonna play a tank, then I'm gonna make him a tank. So that's why I'm using the two-handed high damage weapons. want to lose that nice cape I have. We'll just take it off and keep fighting. That's fine. At least at this point in the game, that's fine. Not something I would do, you know, at the end of the game, because then you're gonna die, but... Oil of Accuracy. Increase a weapon's chance to hit. Why don't we save that kind of thing for late game? If you can't tell from my rambling about collectible items, I do like to collect things, but I also feel a great deal of guilt about doing it. But for that reason, and also for the other reasons I've already mentioned, I try to stick to my most favorite things if I'm gonna buy something. Stop eating the dead bodies and fight me. Come on. All right. I used to know what all the shrines do, but at a certain point, it doesn't matter. You know, you can't, aside from saving and loading, you can't undo opening a shrine, and I'm not gonna save scum the shrines because I don't care that much. But
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
You know,
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
It's more than likely not going to be a big enough deal to really care about. Walking back to town.
Well, what can I do for you?
So let's decide. That cloak is 6, which is nice. But the extra 10 hit points is nice too. Well, first off, let's sell I said that kind of like S-A-L-E. I don't know why. Let's sell this, this, this. Wait, that's 3 to 8. This is 4 to 12. I don't want that.
What can I do for you?
White armor of health, that's what I wanted. And he still has it, and I can afford it, so there you go. I'll sell these two.
Well, what can I do for you?
And I'll leave this shit for selling to Adria later, but I also need to be able to see it so I don't forget it's there. Let's buy a few potions if I have the money.
What ails you, my friend?
Alright, save, back to work. Boom, 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 boom. Go back down here and finish clearing this out. It was just that bow, okay. That's what I thought. Soul pus. Got a boss here. I accidentally sold my scroll of identify, so we'll see what it is when we get back. Alright. Some sort of notification on my phone. Message from a friend. I will respond to him when the stream is over. And I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream because my head is starting to hurt and I'm just starting to feel kind of crappy. And unfortunately, I know from experience that ignoring it and continuing to play is going to worsen the issue. Yeah, the friend who messaged me, the one in question, is the one I mentioned in a previous stream, Jason. We were best friends as children, and I'm not sure that we played Diablo together at any point, but we definitely both played Diablo. And we played lots of other games together. We never really had two computers hooked up to the same network because this was the late 90s, early 2000s, so you couldn't just, well, I mean, you could bring your computer over to a friend's house, but it would be, you know, you'd get a hernia and it would take 3 trips. So there's the butcher, definitely not ready to fight him, so. They think they can sneak up on me, they cannot. And there actually is some strategy that goes into how you move in this game. Of course, bottlenecking and things like that are going to, you know, be strategical elements of how to stay alive. And there's other strategies as well, but there's also a strategy to moving in this game and when you swing and how many times you swing, because after you play this game enough, you learn how your movement and your attacks cause the enemies to move and attack. So like if I swing here and then move away, he's gonna follow me, but if I swung multiple times without killing him and without him hitting me, he would walk away, then walk back, things like that. And I could go into more detail. I mean, it's a little different for each enemy, and, you know, just an interesting thing. In case I was making it look too easy. Nah, I'm not the best Diablo player ever.
I can't carry anymore.
I have done some Iron Man tournaments and stuff, but definitely not the greatest of all time or anything. Okay. I suppose we're walking back now. What did I not pick up? Okay, it's a bow right there. Okay. I'm gonna save and fight the butcher just because. I don't know if I'll actually win. Pretty low level to be doing that, but we'll see what happens. Got a boss there. Rot Feast the Hungry.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's do it. Bad decisions.
Fresh meat.
Yep, that was a bad call. Alright. But I knew it. I just wanted to mess around there a bit. So 2 bows to pick up, and I think that's everything that I left behind. Okay.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Well, what can I do for you?
What ails you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm fading fast here. Just haven't felt the best. I'll clear this level that we're on, and then I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. Rather short stream for me, but gotta take care of ourselves. One bow. Two bows, and that's everything. Leveled up. Ding. Alright. Yeah, I think that it's pretty close to being finished with this level. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. So that is where I will leave you for this evening, in front of the butcher's door. Sorry I'm not feeling well, and I'm not gonna stream longer tonight like I usually do, but maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll feel well enough to do a long stream. We shall see. But thank you for watching, and have a good evening.